Hello guys, welcome to another collective energy reading. This is going to be short, okay? The messages here is going to be based on dream channelings as well as automatic readings. All of this is drawn from my spiritual gifts, okay? Where I can tap into the spiritual realm, see things, hear things, etc. Okay? Now, for those, again, yeah, take what resonates, okay? My energy is not all there, okay? It's not all there in terms of being high vibrational, you know? If you have seen my recent videos, I've been sharing a lot, and a lot of it has to do with past experiences that have issues of letting me go, okay? So I'm a little bit up in my feelings, okay? So excuse any arrogance, I should say, okay? So yeah, somebody's married and they have a whole ass family, but they're lusting after somebody. I got this message yesterday night. I'm questioning this energy a bit because I'm not sure if it's somebody that I do know that is doing this. A married couple I do know, or if it's for you guys collectively. Obviously, anyone that I do know is a part of the collective, but I'm not really sure if they're watching my videos like that, okay? I don't know what else to say, but somebody's doing this, okay? So we got the cross in the middle. Yeah, there is, you know, there are different levels of cheating, right? Some people view cheating as looking at somebody else's body parts, masturbating, actually having sex with somebody else, talking to somebody else, like kissing. Like there are different levels to cheating, right? Some people view some of it as cheating, and some people just don't see it that way. And I feel like it has to do with an agreement one has when in marriage of what's acceptable as cheating and what's not. And granted, each to their own. This person here, it's a wife. It's a feminine energy that is looking outside their marriage. Now, I've had this come up before, but it's not the same person. Before, it was, and I'm gonna call you out for it, even though your husband is a bit, you know, wishy-washy. I did have a friend who is married, and she was ready to, during their separation, she was very much ready to call up an old flame, okay? They weren't officially divorced. For me, I'm just kind of like, if you're gonna divorce somebody, or sorry, if you're gonna cheat, make sure that you're divorced. Like it's not that. Well, let me not go there because I've never been divorced or married yet. But I will say this: I know divorce is it's a whole thing. But I will say this: it's like, just get divorced if you want to cheat, you know. And I'm getting this energy here where it's like this feminine energy, she is also looking at a past connection here. Why am I so confused if it's somebody I know or not? And then, let's see what's happening here. So something's gonna get revealed, okay? It could be this upcoming moon cycle in Capricorn. Somebody's emotions gonna be all up out there. They're gonna know that somebody was definitely cheating, and people are gonna talk about this, okay? People that didn't know this, your spouse that didn't know this, all of it is gonna come out in the open. You didn't hear it from me because if it's the person that I do know, we are friends, as you know, but I don't know your husband like that. So, but I do know that you are in question. But I don't think it's you. I don't know. If it's you, you know what it is. And if it's anyone else that's dealing with somebody like this, or somebody that you know, this person, it's not over between these two people, okay? As in, their relationship is not done. And let me clarify. The marriage is not over, okay? But also the situation between that third party in relation to the feminine energy, that is not done either, okay? It's not over. Somebody will get hurt and there will be gossip, okay? I don't know what else to say other than the fact that good luck in your journey in life. Like for you guys, it could be like you're questioning about your wife, okay? Like they might have somebody or is looking another direction. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm tuning into, okay? Your advice card is this. You're not here on earth to be silent. Speak your truth. So anything that you need to clarify and say, do so. Stand on it. Make sure that you have all the details, okay? And if you need to do an immediate divorce, then so be it. So we're gonna move on to the next message, okay? So number 2, somebody is sick in the head, okay? They might be hypersensitive to sound right now. So it's giving irritation. And I feel like somebody's spirit is being discombobulated, is crumbling right now. Somebody's energy, spirit, soul is weakening, is getting judgment, is being ruffled by the divine or somebody that has authority when it comes to spiritualism, or they are high ranked in the heavens or in their gifts, but it's somebody that's of the light that is ruffling somebody's feathers energetically, spiritually, on this 3D level, okay? That person, so basically, let me not be like this. Somebody's getting karma, okay? Somebody attacked the divine being. Somebody attacked somebody of light. And now that dark person or dark energy within that person is getting karma, okay? Right now, anything that is based on sound is, you know, making them feel some type of way, okay? So, you know where you guys stand, but I know my collective, I know you guys operating from the light, okay? If you have anything with darkness to do, well, you know how to get rid of it. So, there's that. So, this person, this energy, sorry guys. Like I was saying, my energy will feel a bit arrogant. Excuse me. The person that is getting karma, this person that had this dark entity on them, okay, is hypersensitive to sound, irritated. They're gonna get judged and then will have to pick up their cross and move forward, if I'm gonna be biblical about it. But in this sense, based on the 6 of Swords, they will have to walk away in shame and humiliation. They're gonna get degraded in such a way that it's going to be public. Everybody would know that whatever took place when they did you dirty, you of light, it's going to be made known. Everybody would know this, and they will have to deal with the consequences. This person was trying to come towards you with an empty cup because you were their you were their wish fulfillment. Okay, their 9 of Cups. I wanted to come with some clarity, but at the end of the day, behind the scenes, this Knight of Cups is still an empty cup. Look at this female here. Gender wise, you can pick and choose, but I feel mostly it's a male energy that's getting karma. But if you're dealing with a female that's done you wrong and they have an entity and you're of light, masculine energy, then those people are getting what they deserve in terms of you reap what you sow. It's harvest time, baby. Okay, so this female here, you see how she's down and gloomy, trying to give an offer, but there is nothing in there. Even the horse looks gloomy, quote unquote. The transportation doesn't even want to go that direction. It almost looks like this horse is in shame as well. And this energy here, this woman, she looks lifeless. If you look at the streams here, all the emotions that they had is going to be it's a waste, you know. There is no substance. They thought that they had something. They wanted to come with this wish that they had an offer of clarity, but they're gonna reap what they are sowing, which is karma for what they did to you. You that's of the light. Okay, what else is gonna take place is that somebody will lose out of their finances. Okay, whoever is non-responsive or doesn't care. I don't know if you want finances out of these people. I don't think so. Anyone that's a boss in a high position might want some sort of lucrative energy exchange. But if you're not in that position, or an Aries male, you might get finances from these people. But if not, they're gonna lose out on finances. Okay, if it's not finances based on the Ace of Pentacles, it's definitely what's the name of it, status, recognition, and all they're gonna receive is judgment. They really thought that they were doing something with coming with this offer towards you, quote unquote. It could be like, let's be in a relationship, you're my soulmate, yada yada yada. But let me go back to the intuitive message here. They cost you, or the spirit within them, okay, this entity costs you to okay, so I'm tuning in. It's in the past, okay? They cost you pain. They cost you some sort of blockage here, obstacle. For instance, anywhere you're supposed to head towards, that will always, they were the blockage, or the entity with them that were a blockage when it came to you. For some of you guys, I feel like this is still happening. Nonetheless, right now, they want to make an offer of this, but they have no emotions. They lack no empathy. This person could be a narcissist or somebody that just have lost out, have lost in life, basically, and you're the only option. This is why you're the wish fulfillment here. For some of them, they could have done some sort of magic here. I feel like this is also something that they would get judged upon heavy. If you guys haven't noticed, I've talked a lot about like sex magic and whatnot. I don't think it's in that degree, but it's more so like trying to lure you back into the energy, you know, when they're the one that costs you so much stress in life. this person, like I was saying, they was trying to offer this soulmate connection, right? It could be an Aquarius or somebody that's very intellectual or intelligent, or like intellectual simulation. They never wanted a relationship. They could have also broken things up with you. If that's not the case, they want to break up. They want to break you up with your, if you're in a relationship, they want to break your current relationship up, okay? They don't want you to have anything. If that's the case, let me just keep it simple. If it's a narcissist, somebody that's mentally ill, that wants to break up your current relationship, even past whatever the case may be, but want to break up something that's good for you, and you're of the light, it's gonna, it's given, they're gonna reap what they sow. If it's not a narcissistic person that's mentally ill, okay, it's an entity. It's that simple. It's an entity that's attached to them, and you see it in the form of like darkness versus light, okay? If you've been good to somebody and all they're experiencing negativity, if it's not their mental health, it's an entity. If it's their mental health, well, then they need to seek help and put you need to put a boundary between you and them, okay? If they're not seeking help, you need to go and seek other resources for you to get help, okay? It's that simple. I know a lot of people will feel like, oh my god, it feels so complicated. Dealing with things of this nature is complicated. If it's spiritual, they can come and see me, but if they have a mental health condition, you have to go to a specialist in that field that deals with people that are conditioned. Okay? Okay, it is a condition, okay? Maybe you don't want to see it like that, or it's open to get some sort of help in that area. You might feel anxious and rather be by yourself and do single life. Okay, but the thing is I literally just spoke about this. Somebody that is mentally ill will not just take your word for it. Like, I don't want to actually, I might have to, like, sometimes I have to, you know what, I think this is a time where I pull out my arrogant side, okay? Just recently on, I believe it's on Shade Room, one of like the news outlets, there was this judge that was sentencing a person that was mentally ill. And number one, they got triggered because of what the judge was saying. In hindsight, maybe the judge didn't have to go that direction because they were probably aware of the person that they were sentencing to, as you know, to become a convict and whatnot, that they are unstable. The judge is probably aware about this. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat things and be all like, there's a side. But at the end of the day, that mentally ill person chose, even if they can't control their chemicals, they chose to take that action. They might not realize why, but something triggered them to do so, okay? And this is why I say, if it's not spiritually, because things like this can happen when you are under spiritual attack. For instance, I think I mentioned in one of my previous insights about how my stepfather was literally ready to attack me when I was a teenager, like literally fight me, like beat me up, because I didn't understand something in the Bible. We were reading the Bible in peace. He was teaching me. All of a sudden, I questioned them about this, okay? Or I didn't understand. I don't know. I questioned them about this. Like, I don't understand. Why is it like this and that? Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. And then they explained it to me. And then again, because I like learning, I was like, but why is it like this? All of a sudden, they switched. They switched. And they went from, if you want to act like a grown-up, I'm going to show you what a grown-up is all about. They stood up and was ready to beat me because of this. Like, make it make sense. And I was so shocked. My mom came through and she was kind of like, what is going on? Why can't you have a civil conversation? And I'm like, I don't know. Why is he so upset about this? I questioned him about the scripture and he got upset. And then he said, well, I need to teach her that there is a level, not a level, sorry. There is grown-ups and then there is children or a kid. Because I was a child. Now, granted, I was in my teens, early teens. But still, right? Why do you want to beat up a child, in his own words, okay, for something that they couldn't comprehend in the Bible? Especially if you are a preacher. You know, a bishop, like I like to say. This is what I mean when people have entities on them, okay? So you really need to take this up with the authority or find somebody that can deliver you out of this energy. I really do feel like it's somebody that's going through this or somebody that has either a mental illness, okay, or they have an entity on them. On that note, we should move on to the next message. I will pull an advice card. I'm strong, I'm boundless. Please affirm this for 21 days and let that habit become a manifestation in your life. Okay? And use discernment. You will know what it is based on your intuition, based on what they have said, based on anything you can find, records, talk to people that you know, they know, things of that nature. I know it's pretty common for anyone that's in a narcissistic situation to be isolated from everything and everybody. But in this day and age, there is the internet. I feel like there's always a loophole, okay? So please do so. We're gonna move on. I thought I was gonna do this on the Capricorn new moon, but we're gonna do it today, okay? So let me remind you, I did say this person is sick in the head. So if it gets critical, just call the authorities. Just do that, okay? Yeah, we're gonna move on now. So the next message is based on like a dream channeling here. So basically, long story short, I saw a coven of people that is trying to connect with their ancestor or a person that has crossed over. So they were like in and out of like the spirit realm, trying to connect with this person that's crossed over. This person looked like, I wouldn't say it looked like, but they emulated like Doris Day, Dorothy Dandridge, so an old Hollywood 50s like star, okay? Doris Day, Dorothy Dandridge type of personality. A rich aristocrat, if I say so myself. So it's somewhere at the Bay or Louisiana or somewhere at the south of America, okay? I don't know why I was seeing this, but like, it reminds me of like If you guys have ever seen like the Vampire Diaries, at the end of like the season where Bonnie Bennett is connecting with her ancestors to fight against like the vampires or whatnot, something of this nature. So they're going in and out, trying to connect with this person that's crossed over. I don't know why I was tuning into this. Because number one, I do not live in America or in Louisiana, but somebody does. We got the Sun and Three of Wands. Yeah, so they're doing this because it's bringing them, they want to connect more with their roots. They want to see, maybe they're trying to get to know more about their spirituality. They want to see if there's a way that they can protect themselves. Okay. Learn more about their gifts. So whoever's going to connect with that side, we're just trying to see if that person had any gifts or anything that could be passed over. Okay. Okay. This could be a water sign, a Leo, a Capricorn that's doing this. I'm also tuning into that somebody could have dealt with a bondage. So it could also be that this family was trying to do this so they can find out about a generational curse or a bondage that they need to break. Okay. But the thing is, what I was tuning into when I was seeing all this is that the person that's crossed over had a lot of money. They were well suited, but they were alone. They had a big house. Lived comfortably, you know. I don't know. What is that they're looking for? Oh, so they were looking for some wealth, some money. Okay, so something that was left, or sorry, passed over or left. If it's not gifts, it's probably money. Somebody's definitely, yeah, it could be in relation to a house, like an inheritance. Yeah, because somebody's struggling too much, and something is getting passed over to somebody, and somebody wants something. Hopefully it's not like somebody else is looking into somebody's generation to get their generational wealth. Like, I'm getting the energy of like, let me put my own family in the equation. This so-called pastor, he wanted to marry my mom. This pastor, or my stepdad, I should say, this man, my mom's ex-husband, he's also gifted. He has a lot of gifts similar to mine, but his intentions is all the way dark. Okay. And I know I'm gonna sound very, it feels so entertainment based, but religious or not, if you can, whatever is exposed right now, all of it is not shocking to me, because I feel like the majority of things that is taking place right now, I've already seen a lot of it. If it's not energetically, I've already dealt with the experiences. For instance, the TD Jakes situations, I've met this person in person. I've met a lot of high status people, okay, in their religious unit, okay. And I will say this, my stepdad was very similar to TD Jakes, okay. That's all I gotta say on that matter. and he wanted to be wed my mom because she had not only a link to a higher status in life, mostly because number one, we lived in Europe, okay, and it differs from living in West Africa, where my family is from, okay, my roots are from. So yeah, he saw an opportunity and he took it, and he did whatever he could to drain my mom of everything. And I don't know if it's in the air, but I'm just gonna look at it from the perspective of everything is happening for my highest and best good, because not only was an ex trying to come back into my life, as in yesterday, when I've already calmly blocked them, said my piece 2 years ago, and they don't know no for an answer. I'm here sitting like, but why? You know, I know why, but I'm like, wow. And it's very similar to how my mom's ex-husband, even years down the line, 15 years after they divorced, he keeps on sending his mail to my mom to terrorize her, to remind her of that traumatic event, so she will still be in link to him. You know, this is what there's cord bondage is all about, to make a person stay in loop so they don't ascend, so they can siphon off that energy. It is much deeper than you think. Now, I know personally, if I ever spoke about the ins and outs of experiences that have taken place, it would take a lot, okay? I will try to do bits and pieces and they let me share. Again, the only reason I'm sharing anything of my personal experiences is because it's getting to a point where it's not only accumulating, but it's repetitive, okay? And sometimes a girl gotta say something, so I will. I know I'm all about the namaste, peace and light type of vibration here, and I would like to stay on that road, but sometimes things get a little bit real, a little bit dark, and as somebody that can see both sides of duality, I guess sometimes I need to address it when it comes to my own experiences in life. So with that being said, I don't know if they're gonna succeed with the wealth, but whomever is doing this, or I just leave the dead people alone, okay? That's all I gotta say. If they're doing this to you, like if an outsider is trying to chime into your ancestral lineage to get some wealth out of you and yours, things would be reciprocated when it comes to you, okay? I feel like you will get justice. If you and your family is doing this to get some wealth or some, like, if it's based on wealth and legacy, I guess if it's based on something that's owed to you, so for example, if somebody's trying to steal your destiny or your inheritance, we don't have to be spiritual, like just inheritance is gonna be paid back to you. But I don't feel like, I really do feel like there's an entire, like a whole family unit, a coven, is trying to tap into somebody, like somebody that's dead, okay, their energy, so they can get some sort of like legacy. That's what I'm getting here, okay? I don't know what else to say. I know it's feels a bit cringy, but yeah, let's see. I'm gonna just pull some cards and call it a day. We got Page of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody wanted to offer something or build something here. They wanted to take action. This person could have Five of Swords to you or vice versa, which I really don't feel like it, but somebody could have felt exiled, humiliated, degraded, gossiped about. When it comes to some sort of inheritance, and they're watching this inheritance very calculated, okay, very detailed. They could also be stalking, but I feel more so in the sense of like looking into somebody's life energetically. If it's physically, because again, I saw this in the spirit realm, but like that could also be taking place. But they're just being very attentive if something is coming in. If something is not aligned with the universe, because there's spiritual laws as well, just like there are, you know, earthly laws, there's going to be a Tower moment, a swift change, and whomever is on the right side of things, you know what it is. And for those that are not, they also know what it is, okay? So with that being said, somebody is going to shine in their achievements. And that's everything, guys. Good luck in your journey in life. Somebody's also going to lose out on money, okay? Or I'm getting the energy of like harvest time. So whatever you are dishing out, it's going to return back to you. If you dished out good, you're going to get good in return. And if not, well, you know what it is, okay? Thank you for tuning in. I know, again, it's a little bit all over the place, but good luck in your journey in life.